What's up? What's up? It's Johnny Champagne, aka Uncle Johnny, and you watching me.
Well, everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Gabriel Ancira. I'm here with my friend Chris Tapper.
What's
And
up?
today we are going to be talking about him, his artistry, his dreams, his goals.
You knew me, new phone, who this? If I don't like your tone, dismissed. I don't wait around, man. I go and get that thing you fear. It don't exist, and I drink too hard, need to hold my breath, chasing knowledge. That's the answer. Get to know when shit. I'm Johnny Champagne, but you can call me Chris.
So you were talking about like the different pockets and how you engage
Yeah.
a lot of different subcultures in Tampa while you were
Mhm.
out there. I was wondering how music plays into all of that you experienced. And it can be, in those subcultures, but it could also be the music that
So
you're engaging with at home.
my mom, she plays like a lot of like calypso, you know what I'm saying? That's that jogging music that she
Right.
always on her treadmill. My dad is someone who likes everything, you know what I'm saying? As far as musicians, I look up most highly, I think, to artist producers. Kanye West, Tyler the Creator are some of my biggest influences. To me, that's, just like that's the ability to really capture and propel a vision in both word, lyric, and music. I feel like that's a very powerful thing.
What about the creative process brings you most joy? Is it that, or
So yes, it's anything. It's the parts that have to do with the people, right? So it's the collaborative process is definitely my favorite moment in what I do. That's what gives me the most joy. Like is coming up with a new idea with somebody like in that moment, like, and both of you guys realizing this is something new you guys just created. Like to me, that's magical, and that makes me feel alive.
yeah,
That
if we take that joy and then we couple it with like your dream collaboration, who
mm,
is that? Like we take that joy, but then we multiply it times 10. Who's that?
uh,
Like Johnny Champagne meets who?
there is there's a couple people I would like to sit down with. I'd love to collaborate with. Okay, I'll start with Erica
Okay.
because Erica is like I feel like she's my Earth mother. Like she's
Yeah.
like I need to meet her. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like I know her already. I know she don't know me yet, but she will. So
He probably knows you actually. No.
she probably does. Honestly,
Well, first of all, I know I'm ready for whenever that happens, and I know the Johnny Champagne fans are ready.
cheers
Manifestation.
to that.
Cheers to that.
Yes.
With the water.
It's so rewarding on the other side. Yeah. I can't wait to see the sunshine.
So you're speaking to a community of artists, CAC,
Yes.
and everybody in this community is always, looking for new ways to effectively go through their own creative process. I was wondering if you had any advice for the community, for artists who are also making a name for themselves.
I feel like the most important advice that could give at this moment in my career, I'd say, is to not be afraid to look stupid or like to try something new or to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the best leaders, though, are themselves no matter what, or to not be afraid to fail is um, I think the most necessary attribute of a good artist. And some other advice is just like ask for help. Like people people 9 times out of 10 will help you if you just ask, if you humble yourself to them and really just like ask, yo, like, what can you do? Like, is there any way you can help me with this? Or like, do you have any advice for this? Or there, people are always willing, especially young artists. Like, I feel like we live in this time, especially now, everything is transactional. It's like, you know, um, I'm gonna charge this for this, that. Like, don't be afraid to ask, is what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, like people are nicer than you think.
I think that's very sound advice. And last but not least, you released 2 singles this summer, Black Boys Prayer and Still Getting It.
Yes.
Not Still Getting It, Who's Getting It? And I wanted you to just talk about those releases a little bit.
Yes, so the first one, Black Boys Prayer, was, I guess, my personal response to the shootings of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor that happened earlier this summer, and, you know, pretty much reignited the endless race war that this country is in. That one was just a really personal one to me, like highlighting the fact that I can, like, that the United States doesn't care about my life as much as everybody else's, and that I could be gone any day, and I hope today's not the day. So
I hope that you can hear me, child. Please, I hope that you can hear me. I will see you. I'll see you one day when it's time, but hopefully not today. Hear me, Jesus. I hope that you can hear me pray. Please, I hope that you can hear me. Want to meet you, but hopefully not today. Not today. Lord, I want to meet you, hope today is not the day, but I know I don't get that choice, especially when they kill my people every day or lock us in a cage, man. I can hardly rest my voice. I cry for George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Nina, Papa, Maud, Aubrey, Oluwatoyin, Tony McKay, Trayvon Martin. A list so long that it's painful just to start it every day. I pray for the departed.
Ain't pouring, but I'm sipping on a Fago. They don't even know me, cause I lay low, take cause my bro gripping on a Draco, and I don't really want you.
but Who's Getting It, that is pretty much an ode to my neighborhood that I grew up in, Fishhawk Ranch, where I was one of very few Black people. But the Black people found each other and we made a song. So
Everybody's got to check out that music video. It's like the start of the Johnny Champagne TikTok. That's how I understood it.
I like that description.
What you saying to me? They hate themselves, they hate on me. Wait, it's Uncle Thadani. Hey, oh. Hey, oh. Yeah, it's Uncle. It's Uncle Thadani.